A private security guard will face charges in court tomorrow after a shooting killed a man in the parking lot of a home improvement store. Today, grand jury indicted Logan Gimbel on murder, unlawful use of weapon, and other charges. The charges stem from a shooting in the parking lot of the Lowe's home improvement store in North Portland back in May. Police said at the time that Gimbel shot and killed Freddie Theodore Nelson. We reached out to Cornerstone Security Group, who Gimbel worked for. We're told they have no comment.
And that arrest comes as there is concern from law enforcement about the growing use of private security companies by businesses in downtown Portland.
Fox 12's BRIDGET CHAVEZ joins us live from downtown right now after speaking with the president of the Portland Police Association about this today. BRIDGET?
Yeah, PPA President Aaron Schmaltz tells me once again this stems from the Bureau's staffing shortage. He says that officers have been able to work successfully and collaboratively with private firms in the past, but when those private guards are hired in place of sworn officers, it brings into question things like legitimacy and public trust. Downtown Portland is clearly not the vibrant, bustling place it used to be. Crime is on the rise, and boarded up windows and doors still line the streets. Many business owners have turned to private security companies to protect their property because of the lack of police officers.
We are significantly understaffed.
The shortage of officers is nothing new, but PPA President Aaron Schmaltz says there are crucial parts of public safety missing when it's just private security guards responding.
With anything that isn't law enforcement, is if the problem gets to a place where law enforcement is needed, then law enforcement is needed.
Schmaltz says PPB officers are trained specifically with how to de-escalate situations, but often it's too late when they're called to a scene that already has a private guard.
If they're called to a circumstance where it has become escalated, their options are limited. So we always want to make sure that when we're having to use law enforcement resources, we're able to have some say in the way that interaction goes so that we can come up with the safest response to it.
He also says accountability is a big issue because officers are held to a different standard while private guards are not.
You know, are the accountability standards the same? Are the ability for the public to kind of deal with any issues that may come up the same?
The similarity in uniforms is also an issue because bystanders may get confused as to who they're dealing with.
When you have people walking around dressed similar to police officers, engaging with the public in a way that they may think those people are police officers, it really does create something of a legitimacy issue and a trust issue.
Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt says all private security employees should be held to a rigorous standard and provided this statement. While I believe that the use of private security firms can fill an important role in maintaining the safety of our businesses, this belief is absolutely conditioned on those firms demonstrating their true commitment to the safety and dignity of everyone with whom they interact. If existing law is insufficient to ensure that level of professionalism, it should be strengthened. And again, we've talked to many business owners here in downtown Portland who have hired these private firms because they say they've experienced long wait times and slow response times from officers, which again points to those staffing issues that the Bureau is facing. Reporting live in downtown Portland, BRIDGET CHAVEZ, Fox 12 Oregon.